Assalamu alaikum. Okay, today is May 14th. The time is 4 p.m. Bahrain, and we might be trading Tesla. Before I begin the day, I want to get into the US pre market movers AEO, HNHPF, TSLA, WMT, GSK, NVO, ABBV, and PVH. We will be. I was looking at SMCI because SMCI. Sorry, wrong. Let's leave Tesla. Actually, wait, I have the everything marked here. SMCI has gapped up. SMCI has gapped up to 46. No, let's just make this one. SMCI has gapped up to 46 from yesterday's close at 38. There is a huge order block in the 42 area. A lot of volume done, but it might not come down to retest this level. If we look at the, actually, let's continue looking here. If we look at the, wow, I have, wow, let me get rid of all these levels. If we look at the SPY, there's a lot of volume done. Oh, interesting, there's a lot of volume done at this area. It should resist this. Modestly lower SPY in right below the 600 price. I think SPY is also pushing into volume area now. It just jumped all of these levels. Just opened a lot higher. And once people confirmed that SPX is rallying, they just, they gained confidence. Hmm. Anyway, we will be trading Tesla today. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla is trading here. I think we maybe expect order blocks somewhere in this area, right below the POC, below 360. 360 to 350 area is where we will be paying attention. The area where the price has consolidated before. Let me show you on the bigger chart. On Go charting. It's just that the charts on Go charting don't look that good. But okay. Yeah, we'll be paying attention to this area, an area of previous consolidation. Like, why is it lagging so much? Doesn't feel nice. Mm. Anyway, let's take a look at volume profile. Let's get rid of all of this. Mm-hmm. If it's lagging too much. 355 is point of control. Let me. Ah, this is not usable. Mm. Let me try closing this desktop. Let me try checking if anything is open. Hmm. Okay. Now yeah, let's start focusing on these levels. So 358 is POC. The 360-ish area is where I think Tesla might struggle today. So we are going to mark that as important. This is going to be our sell order block from here to here. It's where we are going to pay attention. Where are my buy order blocks? I think at the end of this zone, the 325 area, previous support as well. I think 330 to 325 area is, I think, support this area. So let's mark. I'll mark it from 330. I'll mark it from. Let's mark from 332 to this would be considered support according to me. We will be trading based off these two levels. These two levels are, let's see if the pre-market respected 337 is where we saw support. 333 is where it started taking support out of nowhere. I guess 333 would be important for me. It's yesterday's close as well. So I'm gonna start from 333. Why can't I use arrows, man? Not a huge fan of go charting. They're the only ones doing what I need them to. I don't know. 333 is where I'm expecting support. Right. Hmm. Let's see. Let's just keep an eye on SPY. Generally, I have Tesla on this window open, as usual. I think I should keep something else open, maybe like, I don't know, Nasdaq. Or let's keep an eye on VIX. Let this be VIX. Let there be VIX. I don't think it gives VIX. India VIX, nigga, what happened to normal VIX? I guess they don't have VIX. Let's keep on an eye on something like SMCI because I was planning on trading SMCI. I don't know how this chart helps me at all, but we have it open. Okay. So, naturally going for a more range-based trading, I don't expect any great breaking momentum or anything. If I have to, we did not do the news. Let's do the news. Yes, the data releases docket is light today with an absence of tier 1 releases. The EIA will report weekly energy inventories for reference. API data showed headline crude stocks posting a surprise build of plus 4.3 million BBLS. Cushing stocks drew down by minus 0.9 million BBLS. Distillate inventory saw a surprise draw of minus 3.7 million BBLS. None of this is important. Hmm. Okay, let's do some equity news. GOP tax bill. House Republicans have proposed a tax bill that would end duty-free imports of cheap foreign goods, targeting the de minimis exemption for items under US 800, which has benefited global companies. The move aligns with President Trump's executive order from May 2nd, impacting Chinese imports specifically. Fed. President Trump again urged the Fed to lower interest rates, citing a softer than expected inflation report for April. Trump highlighted falling prices in gasoline, energy, and groceries, and said the Fed should follow the actions of Europe and China in reducing rates. US debt ceiling. Bloomberg notes that investors are adjusting their positions on Treasury bills maturing in August after Treasury Secretary Besant warned that the US could run out of borrowing authority if the debt ceiling is not raised or suspended by then. As a result, bills maturing in late August are yielding 4.38%, reflecting growing concerns, the report says. Ukraine minerals deal. Ukraine and the US have signed additional agreements on National Resources Deal, advancing a key profit sharing arrangement amid aimed at securing US investment opportunities in Ukraine. This deal is vital for maintaining military aid for Kyiv per US President Trump's demands. Mhm. And then there are a bunch of company news. Why are they giving me, I don't know, 20 minutes before the open? Like, it's complete news of every single company and what's happening. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla's board has formed a special two-person committee to consider a new stock option package for Elon Musk amid legal uncertainty over his voided 2018 award. FT reports the new deal may be proposed ahead of delayed shareholder meeting. No structure is final. Musk has threatened to leave without greater control. What? Meanwhile, Tesla plans to begin shipping components from China to the US for producing the Cybercab and semi trucks at the end of this month. Reuters reports citing a person with direct knowledge. What Ford F recalling 273K vehicles due to loss of brake function? That is insane. I think Porsche earnings are out. Very interesting to see the earnings are out. Anyway, these were all the news. I think nothing too important, just usual life BSV going on. Let's try to develop trade plans for today. Okay, what are we expecting off of Tesla? Tesla has been coming off a huge rally. Right, Tesla has been coming off of a huge rally after the support from the 220 area. It's just been rallying. Right. And the prices where Nvidia and Tesla are at is showing confidence amongst the investors, but I expect some kind of, I don't know, withdrawals, some kind of like, what do you call, pullbacks? Yeah, I expect some pullbacks, especially in this 363, yeah, in this 360 to 368 area. I expect some withdrawals maybe at the 360 area. That is the area that I'm targeting. 360. Yeah, with the lower end at 50. I expect the price to maybe go deep into the sell order block territory and then maybe do some moves, maybe do something. So let's get rid of volume profile. Let's switch to 1 minute. Let's switch to clusters footprint. Okay. Let's look at wow. Did anything come out here? I was very sudden buying and selling. Mm-hmm. Candles. I need to plan my day trade today. If I get a good short in close to the sell order block, I might hold that short. You know, I might. It's at 344, and my sell order block is all the way up there, so it's somewhere in the middle. Can move either side. We're seeing increased selling pressure after it crossed this area. We saw sellers step in here and here, and then I think they just started taking over. Yeah, they just took over. This is where they started stepping in, and the when the price reached 345. So I expect there to be sellers here. I don't know if I should mark this level though. Let's draw our order blocks 360 to 350 on trading view. 360 to 350. Sell order block. And our buy order block is from 333 to 326. 333. Mm, mm, 326. Border green. Right. So these are our levels. Let's switch to 5 minute. Actually, let's switch to 30. Let's switch to. This is more range bound, so I will not be doing a lot of footprinting here. Actually, then let's go back to 30. Or let's go back to 1 hour, and let's go back to uh the pre-market session can be important in this case. Pre-market session can be important in this case. So I'll keep the pre-market close. I'll view it closely. I'll see. Hmm. With that all done, we have 15 minutes left. I will pause the. I'm recording, right? Yeah. I'll pause the video for a little bit and let's continue in 15 minutes. Okay. Well, the plan is to watch the price action and determine what is going to happen next. Right. But why is that so confusing to me? Like, I'll just leave this at 5. Why is that so? I mean, let's see. The plan is we first let the stock go up because what I'm expecting is that the stock will go up. From here, it'll go up from 343 to 350-ish area at least, or maybe even higher deep into the block, the selling block, and then it falls because the SPY has not gapped up. It's not going to like a rally continuously like yesterday. It's what else can happen, you know? The stock maybe finds okay. Let's try to predict the micro movement. The stock tries to find maybe support at 336, and then maybe rallies higher. It's defended. The sellers defend the 343 level, and then the price moves lower. But today, the one thing I'm going to keep in mind is that I need to expect, uh, I need to expect, are we, is this both the same Tesla? This 15 minutes. Let's watch it on one. Actually, let's watch it on 5 minutes. because I think I will be. Oh, I need to log in. Let me pause. Let me log in and then come back. Let me check. Yeah, I'm back online. Okay. Um, what else can the stock do? What else can I expect from this stock? Let's go back to regular trading hours. Mm-hmm. Alt F. Atala, please help me become successful today. The idea is that I scalp one position and I day trade the other one. That is the idea. How successful will this idea be? 4:30. Okay, market open. Aggressive delta. I'm just gonna be patient. Shit, I drew the order blocks on the Nasdaq chart. 12.5, fair enough. Yeah, let's watch the pre-market levels because I think they might be important. And this we saw an equal fight from buyers and sellers with very disappointing delta from the buyers, to be honest. Price falls. Should have entered there, but okay. Is it nowhere near the buy order block? This thing does suggest that all the buyers were absorbed. 340. Okay. Sellers were absorbed in mass here. Very nice recovery. Lot of volume being done. Sellers being absorbed like crazy. That is why I never try late entries. Not sure on what to. Wow, okay. It being short down again is indicative of should have taken a short. I have to keep readjusting this. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Sellers were absorbed, although they were aggressive in this candle. Okay, so let's identify our POCs. This is our POC, this area where it is right now. A failure here again would suggest if buyers fail to push above 341, that will indicate selling pressure, and we might take a short. We might scalp. Buyers are not failing, despite there being selling aggression, so that is not good. Hmm. I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. Buyers are, despite such heavy aggression from the sellers, the price is not following. I don't know what that indicates. So the price did rally a bit. The buying is aggressive, but are all the levels being tested? The POC was here, the POC is still here. So, if anything, that is indicating sideways movement. I'm seeing buyers get absorbed on a very important level. But now I need to scalp. And are there any seller imbalance? Yeah, there is a seller imbalance here. So, let's take a short here. Wow. Good thing I did not go with too much size. Very strong. Let's just take the L for now, the $33. We let the price rise. Where is the. I forgot that my sell order block is. Okay, now it might go deep into the sell order block territory. I can we take a short now? Too late. I'll take another 12.5. I saw buyers get absorbed very nicely. Very strong buying, and the price still struggles. I think it might recover and go a little bit higher if it doesn't fail here. Can we expect the POC to shift till 341? Buyers getting absorbed again because very desperate attempt and still no results from the buyers. Sellers took over. I think I'll wait for another two candles before I make a decision again. Buyers getting oops. So let's enter here. Ah, I got very bad entry. I'll hold the next. I think I'll drop this one as soon as I get the chance. This is not the entry I wanted. Very aggressive selling drops the price. The failure came in much lower than where I expected it to. If it went a little higher, I would have added more size. So let's drop, I think, uh, 4 buy. Okay, buyers try to aggressively push the price higher but fail. So I'll put a $7 stop loss and let this run, so to speak. $10. I started my day with, I think, similar amount, no? 1556 if I'm not wrong. So today I'm planning on letting it go, letting it move. Where is the pre-market low? The pre-market low is, I'd already tested the pre-market low. Today pre-market was going to be the dominant force, but the rejection at pre-market high was nothing to scoff at. I feel like sometimes candles do better than I feel like sellers are getting absorbed like a lot with, especially in the POC area. But nice push again. Sellers were absorbed again in this price area. But they're just so dominant that I don't know what to say. Should I enter with small size? What is Tesla on the Nasdaq doing? Let's look at that. Is it showing any high volume? No. But at least expect a recovery till 341. Or should I not trade this kind of area? Yeah, it should rise. Majority of the, it's struggling at this price level. I feel like it wants to take another rejection. It's aiming for another rejection. Yeah. Okay, the price might fall again. Should have left. But all that selling pressure and the price still. Okay, wait. It might make a new low. The candles sometimes can be easier to read, you know. Wow. The SMCI chart was absolutely pointless. Actually, it was better to go with Tesla because SMCI is just. Should have watched SPY though. Is Tesla trying to stick to SPY because that is pure SPY behavior, if anything. Not right now. Tesla is actually gaining support when SPY is falling. So Tesla might be strong in this area again, but sellers get absorbed. So let's try a short maybe. Sorry, let's try a long. Very uncomfortable place to take a long. I expect longs at 333. If it can find itself dropping all the way till 333, maybe it'll test itself twice and all of that. It can fall all the way till 333 though. If you want to take that risk, Imad. Should have held the trade till 333 at least. Would have made us good money. Closed 4. That would have covered for the loss. How much did how much did I win in the trade where I covered? I should have held. Should have held that trade. I don't know. I can't see. 50, 60. But this gives me another this thing that it's still the order block. Like I was thinking if I do a day trade, till where do I hold? I was feeling confused because of yesterday's trade. I will hold it till the buy order block. I can let it go much deeper. Yeah, we can expect. Yeah, okay. Where all can I expect some buying? Because I can expect buying maybe at this level till here, till 339. That is where maybe I can get another short in, considering where this is going. It'll never be one full move downwards, Ahmad. It'll be from both sides. I'm learning. I will try to focus on this aspect tomorrow. The consider both sides aspect, when you're trading. The price won't go like zoop and then zoop. No, it's there is going to be some presence of buyers when it is going down. There is going to be some absorption of sellers, which I'm seeing continuously, by the way. Uh, there is going to be everything. But and I think the candles show one thing better, that is the structure. You can see the structure a lot clearer in the candles than the wow. Okay, Tesla is really holding up when the SPY is dropping. So that is really respectable. So I was trading off of SPY for any reason. Sorry, off of candlesticks for any reason. Slightly higher volume. My volume is wrong. Sellers get absorbed again at a higher price. The POC is defending this area. So I think we can go long here now. But till where? I can maybe scalp another position. But till where? I pressed. Okay, market order. I pressed long time ago, bro. I think my TP there, my SL here. Also not the best trade. Successful scalp. $50, I guess, was our earning today. Let's call it a day with that. I will review, see what I did right, what I did wrong. Uh, okay, I'll stop the video here.